Are you scared of making decision and investing on yourself? If your answer is yes, I'd like to say you are on the right place on right time to watch this video. So before giving you the answer, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Hassan Habib. I'm a business consultant and director of H&K Business Associates Limited. So the quality of life depends on the quality of decision you are making. So forget about the quality of decision. Now the question is, are you making enough decision? If you start making a lot of decision, that means some of the decision would be very good, some of the decision would be okay, some of the decision would be worse. So through the process you're gonna learn what decisions you have to make in the future. That's gonna help you a lot to change your life, add value to people's life, and that's how you are doing business. Let me take some sort of examples from my life so that you can understand better. Probably you will be able to make decision what you need to do. So let's flash back to in 2010. So I have just graduated from University of Chittagong in Bangladesh. After completing my education, I was not sure what to do. So I had to take a lot of decision to make. First of all, I have decided to learn English language. So once I have started, then I have started speaking English, and that gives me the opportunity to start a career in English language club as a teacher. So I have started teaching all my students in different cities and in different branches. So after that, once I have asked again the question, so this is the life I wanted to continue, and the answer is no. So then I have to take I have to make a lot of decisions. So the question I was asking myself, so what I need to do next? So I have gone through some sort of my networks, colleagues and students, and I was sharing my thought that I'd like to get a good job so that I can lead my life. And one of my students, he came up with some sort of opportunities, but he told me you need to have some sort of degree that is called MBA. So I have done some researches, and I found that it will cost me in Bangladeshi currency, let's say 10 to 12 lakh to do an MBA from a very reputed university. So then again I have started searching a lot. So what if I get the MBA degree from a reputed university in UK or in Canada or USA? So all of a sudden I have got invited to visit an education fair in British Council, and they gave me a lot of information regarding that. And then I made again the decision that, well, I think this is the good opportunity for me to study at university in the UK. So what I had to do a lot of things to go through the process. For example, I had to take IELTS exam, and I had to accumulate the funding to study at the University of Birmingham City, and then I flew to the UK, and I have started studying in Birmingham City University. And once I have got that sort of opportunity to study, then the next question was, what next? And there were a couple of ways to go forward, and one of them was to go back to start my business in Bangladesh. Second thing is I had to work for a company in the UK, and the third thing is to start a business here as an entrepreneur. So as I discovered myself, I'm a risk taker, so I have taken the third opportunity to be an entrepreneur in the UK. So that's the decision I have made. So my question is, do you make enough decisions to change your life, to add values in people's life? If the answer is no, then I would say start taking a lot of decisions. Probably some of them would be good, some of them would be bad, but you need to go through the process and you have to make a lot of decisions. And next question is, are you investing on yourself to succeed or to reach your goal, or wherever you want it to become? So if you are not investing yourself enough to develop your skills, that means you are leaving a lot of resources and money on the table, and you are risking yourself. So the next thing was when I have finished my education, then I was thinking to develop my skills and what skills I need to develop. Then I made a lot of decisions. So when I have started my entrepreneur journey, I created a company, and then I found out that my next thing is to do to get a skill on social media advertisement, so that I can reach to the people very easily. I can send my message to them, I can reach them, and then I can serve them. That's how I'm gonna add values to their life, and I'm gonna build my business. So what I did, I invested some sort of money. I think the first investment was £6, but it took me 6 months to buy a book. I was not sure if I put the credit card online to buy a book. However, I did it, and I would say congratulations to me, because that decision made me help to make a lot of decision in further. So once I have gone through the book, then I did understand what I need to do next. So I invested myself, I think that was £1,000 to learn how to do the Facebook advertisement, and that was the first skill I have developed. And second thing, I was not quite confident enough to do the things what I was supposed to do. So I invested again £1,500 to go to get the further skills on Facebook advertisement, and I did that. And then on that sort of skills I utilized to grow my business, and finally we have started working with quite a good number of universities, and we are helping students to go to university, get their qualification, and to add value in their life and to change their career. So that's how we came up with these skills. So the question I asked earlier, if you haven't made enough decisions to reach where you want to be, that means you are risking yourself. So what you need to do is you need to make a lot of decisions and you need to execute your plan. And second thing is you need to invest on yourself. So this is not all about your money. It might be reading the books, it might be watching some videos on YouTube, it might be the research on Google. And once you came up with a lot of things, then you need to go for the speedy execution, and that is the investment. Probably I might be able to figure out the whole entire Facebook advertisement by searching and stuff and learning from YouTube the free stuff, but what I have decided to speedy learning stuff. So that's why I invested myself on different courses, and that's how I added a lot of values on my skills, and that's how I'm helping my business to grow up. So the second question is, what could you achieve if you are not scared to invest for the first time? So let me answer you this question. So when I have started my entrepreneur journey, it was I think 2014, at the end of 2015, and I have taken 6 months to buy a book. So if I made the first decision quicker, probably I could grow my business quickly. And second thing is I took a lot of time to invest myself on investing on £2,500 in different courses for Facebook advertisement. So that was my biggest mistake, that I haven't made that decision quicker. And second thing is I was not confident enough to implement that sort of things what I've learned, because even I was so scared to spend 5-day daily budget on the Facebook advertisement. So now I did understand that from the beginning, if I would do that, probably I would make $500,000 money, because at that time it was unique skills to develop and to grow the business. So now the question is, what's the decision you haven't made, that's why you are scared of, and you have lost a lot of money that probably you might be accumulated to your business. So let's go through these questions. Are you scared enough to make enough decision and invest on yourself? And the second question is, if you haven't made enough decision to and invested yourself, so what could you achieve if you made the decision on time and earlier? So hopefully you got a lot of values regarding this video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.